Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. Beloved, we are going to be looking at what messages the Divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. Now, I always remind you that these readings are, of course, generalized, and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. We are currently filming with the doors wide opened and the windows and everything because we had some blackouts yesterday, and when the power came back on, it blew my ring light, so my ring light is not working anymore. So we are filming with natural light. So I hope that the light is bright enough whilst I'm waiting for a new light to be delivered. Such is life. Such is life. So we are going to be looking at our tarot cards. We're going to be looking at our oracle cards as well. We're just going to be really diving deep into the message to see what the Divine wants you to know. So you started off with our oracle cards, okay? And our oracle cards is talking about the energies of duality. We are looking at the energies of the moon. The moon is all about understanding your emotions. So whatever is happening right now, the Divine is asking, where are your emotions? How are you feeling? Okay, that is the question that is here. Because the next card you're receiving, we are speaking now about your energy, okay? And we all know that your emotions affect your energy. How is your fire? How is your passion? So if you are not feeling completely, really lively, I may suggest to you, because I had this message, go and eat some oranges. Go and wear the color orange because it is going to be helping with your vitality. It is going to be helping with your energy, especially if you're not feeling 100%. Okay, because the Divine is saying that the reason why we need your energies high is because you are going to be entering a space, an energy where you are going to be producing a lot. There is fertility, there is abundance that is on the cards. Some of you are birthing forward some new businesses. Some of you are birthing forward ideas. Some of you, perhaps you are actually birthing forward a child. So this is why the Divine is saying that your energy is really important right now. And it's interesting because I shuffled these cards, but still they came in session. So that was interesting. There is an order of things that the Divine is wanting you to be aware of. So the Divine is speaking about, when we're talking about duality, there might just be an energy where you are not feeling like operating at your full capacity at 100%, okay? And the Divine is saying that even though you might not be operating at 100%, we are wanting you to find ways of inspiring yourself to ramp up your creativity, your energy, okay, even if it means going forward, because the Divine is saying that we are asking you this because there are currently things that you are currently not seeing, okay. The Divine is saying to you that there are some ideas that needs to be birthed forward, but some of you are not having 100% faith in your own creativity, 100% trust in the Divine. So this is why the Divine is asking you to look at how you are feeling and to find ways of lifting your energies high. The Divine is saying that this is going to be important because you received 3 major arcana cards, and the 3 major arcana cards is indicating that there are going to be some endings that are going to be coming in, but these endings that are coming in to liberate you, okay? So whatever is happening, the Divine is saying, again, remember, we spoke about the energies of duality, and the Divine is saying that for some of you, you might be feeling a little bit upset, a little bit confused about the endings that are on the cards, but understanding that we work with dual energies here on planet Earth, the sun and the moon, the highs and the lows, and everything in between, divine feminine energy, divine masculine energies. So the Divine is saying, find ways of balancing your feelings right now, even though you might be feeling like, why did something have to end? The Divine is saying that there is a divine purpose, there is a divine reason, and please step into the energy of trusting in the process, because the Divine sees all, your guide sees all, your higher power sees all. They see more than you can see. So this is why you're being asked to trust the process, okay? And as you are stepping into the energies of trusting the process, this is a wonderful card that you're receiving, the Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man is coming in and asking you to realize that this is an important time to step into looking, going within before you take some action. The divine is saying that for some of you, you're currently feeling like you are in limbo. Okay, you are not in limbo. The divine is saying that this is a time for introspection. This is a time for going within. This is a time for connecting with the divine, because remember, we were speaking about your creativity. Remember, we were speaking about birthing something forward. And so before you can birth something forward, the divine is just saying that there is an energy, a time where things are just seeming like they are at a standstill, where things are just seeming like nothing is really happening. Okay, but the divine is saying again, this is by divine timing. Okay, so wait it out, because at the right time you're going to be feeling inspired to go and bring out whatever it is that you are creating. So there is an energy of judgment. This judgment energy that is here is quite powerful, because remember, we saw you in limbo. Remember, we saw you being told by the divine to wait it out, because important information is going to be coming in, and important information is coming in connected to the judgment card, the next card that you received in the series of our major arcana cards. So the judgment card is coming in and saying to you that there is a time where you're in limbo. There's a time where you are waiting for divine information, and then there is a time when suddenly, like boom, you get that epiphany, that clarity. Okay, so whatever is happening, the divine is saying, as you are just waiting things out, there is going to be some important information that is going to be coming in, important information that you are going to be using as you are going on a new path, as you are creating, as you are birthing something forward. So the divine is saying right now is not the time to take action, because we are in that energy of just waiting things out, of gathering information, of seeing how you are feeling. Okay, and then when the time is right, you're going forward and making the decisions that you have to make. All right, so let's have a look at the next series of cards. Let's see how the story is carrying on. So you're out here, okay, you are now having taken some time out to think about what you want, what is happening next. There is going to be a lot of options that are coming in. There is going to be a lot that is going to be requiring your thoughts. Remember, you are gathering information as the Hanged Man, and now as you are making decisions, what are you thinking? What are you feeling? The divine is saying that your feelings, your thoughts are going to be really important as you are making some important decisions. And this is why you receive the major arcana card of the Judgment card, because going forward, there are some decisions that you are going to have to make, and the decisions are going to be a little bit tricky, because not all the decisions are going to be leading up the ladder. Some of them could be toxic. Some of them could just not be for your highest good. Some decisions are for your highest good. So there is a moment when you have taken time out to just really look at the situation, and then it is time to make that decision. Okay, so whatever is happening, I feel that the decisions that you're going to be making are going to be connected to your money. I like the next card that you're receiving, because you are receiving the energies of the Knight of Pentacles. The energies of the Knight of Pentacles is the energy that tells you slow and steady wins the race. Remember, when we're talking about fertility, we spoke about things taking time. There is divine timing connected to whatever decisions that you're making. And once you've made that decision, the divine is saying, don't be in an energy of rushing. Do not rush the process. Because if you're wanting to rush the process, this is when you're going to be spoiling things. This is when you're going to be making decisions that I can see that are not going to be completely good for you. The divine is saying that slow and steady is going to be the word of the day. Slow and steady as you are making decisions. Slow and steady as you're investing your money. Slow and steady as you're making decisions about your health. There is just that energy where the divine is saying that if you rush into things, you're going to be missing some important decisions, and then you're going to be coming back and kicking yourself because you're going to have to go and redo something. Okay, so this is why why the divine is saying to you that the energies of the Hanged Man is really, really important, because you are seeing intuitively what the divine is trying to give you. You are following the synchronicities as you're going on your journey, and you are remembering that you are not walking alone. Your guides, your ancestors, your higher power, the divine are walking with you on this journey. So this is why you are going to be listening intuitively to what is coming in instead of rushing. The divine really wants me to emphasize to you that what was meant for you will never miss you. Okay, so there's no need to rush. Take your time. The last card that we are seeing in the series of the cards that we have on the table is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, now you have slowed your roll down, okay? You are just sitting down. You are allowing yourself time to daydream. You are allowing yourself to just enjoy being in the moment. You are allowing yourself just to be childlike, to play. What do you enjoy when you're a child? Did you used to like to go swimming to the beach? Did you just used to love just being in love? There is just something that is going to be coming in, opening up your heart center, and the divine is saying this is why we need to know rather what you love, because going forward the divine, your guides, and everyone in between is going to be bringing forward all the things that just make life feel sweet, all the things that just make life feel magical. Like you're literally going to be on cloud nine. The Seven of Cups is the card that is all about cloud nine. So there is a lot of emotions that are going to be at play. Your heart center is ruled by the energies of the cups. So the divine is saying that whatever decisions you are going to be making, ask yourself, how do I feel about this? Ask yourself intuitively, what is coming up? Okay, connect with your guides, connect with your ancestors, and ask them for assistance if you should need their assistance. I am just seeing what else we can do. Let me just clear the deck before we move on to the next and last final part of this reading. Okay, beloved, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about this new setup, because living in Portugal, it just means that things take some time to get delivered. So I am learning to be patient. Okay, as I'm learning to be patient, I'm actually thinking maybe I actually like this setup as it is. But this is usually the altar where I do my healing, where I do my candle work. So we're just gonna see what happens. But right now I am enjoying working here. We are gonna grab a couple of charms and then we will close off this reading. Okay, I thought I had something fall, but my head just made that up. Okay, so let's just see. Let's have a look. Let's connect to the divine. Divine, what is the message here? All right, so remember the cards that we were speaking about. We were speaking about your intuition. The divine is coming again and speaking about your intuition. You're going to be using your intuition and the information that your guides are going to be sending to you. Your faith is going to be important as you are taking a leap of faith into some of the decisions that you are making. Make sure that you are saying your prayers. Make sure that you are connecting with the divine. Make sure that you're connecting with the higher cosmic mind, because in doing so, it is going to give you more information. Okay, we are seeing that we have our triangle. This is like that energy of the Trinity. Okay, because you're understanding that you are connected to the higher powers. We all know the Son, the Spirit, and the Holy Ghost, mind, soul, and body. All that sort of feelings are going to be connected. All right. The divine is asking you to also listen to some music, but listen to music that uplifts your spirit. Okay, it is going to be really important. The divine is asking you to go out in nature. All right, so we have our butterfly, and what I'm really hearing is like go and sit out in nature, or if you are blessed enough to have a really big tree, an old tree, go and sit with that. Because when you're sitting with that tree, when you're out in nature, maybe going out for a picnic, go out for a picnic, you're going to be seeing a lot of butterflies. You're going to be seeing signs, and these signs, this is the angels, this is your ancestors, this is your higher power giving you that thumbs up to say well done for going out into nature. But the most important thing that I'm hearing is the reason why you are being asked to go out in nature and to sit next, near, lean against a big tree is because when you do that, your intuition is going to be feeling like it is just going to light up. There's going to be a lot of information that is going to be pouring into you, that is going to be downloaded into you. You see that some of the singers who really create great music, when they get asked, how did you come up with this song? Sometimes they just say that, I don't know, I just started writing and a lot of information, the lyrics, the words just started coming out. Equally, this is what's going to happen when you're out into nature. You're just going to be seeing that your guides, your ancestors are able to communicate with you a lot more, okay? Because the noise is just quieter. The last charm that you have is the star. The divine is also asking you to connect with your guides, with your ancestors, with your higher self at night. Do some stargazing, okay? And again, when you're doing some stargazing, you are going to be seeing that your intuition is just going to be like, wow, completely lit up. All right. The divine is saying, how is your faith? Okay. So whatever is happening, the divine is asking you to also look at the things that you believe in, asking yourself why you believe in them, because sometimes you just need to revise the things that you believe in, because sometimes we just have blind faith in things. Not that that is necessarily bad, but when life gets challenging, if we just have blind faith into something, this is when that faith is completely swept away. The divine is saying that, life will get challenging. So understanding your faith, understanding what you believe in, understanding your morals right now is going to be important, so that when life gets a bit challenging, you know exactly where you stand, and there is none of that energy where you're wavering from here to there because you don't know who you are. Beloved, this is the reading that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this charm session. I'm really enjoying doing this. This started because I was having a conversation with my daughter. We were talking about tarot cards, and I was just explaining to you that, I don't even really need tarot cards. I can just channel in the messages. So we started getting bottles, like a bottle of a bottle of shampoo. And I would look at the bottle of shampoo and I would just start doing a reading with the words that were popping up. Then she had some charms. We started looking at the charms and we were starting to tell stories and what was coming in, like the messages that we're hearing. And she really enjoys playing with charms and really connecting with them. So I thought, you know what, why don't I start using this and cooperating different ways of reading, just because it is just nice sometimes to bring something new in. Okay, beloved, I'm going to love you and leave you and remind you that the candle services is still going. If you're needing your candles, your prayers, your petitions are always needed. Everything you're going to need to know about the candle service is going to be in the description box below. The new moon ceremony is going to be happening in the sign of Cancer. I'm in the middle of just sorting all that stuff out, and I'll be announcing that out when it's ready. Okay? Beloved, don't forget again to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. It is a goodbye from me.